Wrong. Partial memories are totally possible, and they're a reality. For instance, imagine if 6 months ago a clerk tried to keep you from going to a boot party. 6 months from now, will you remember him? Probably not. You won't remember him unless you see him again, and then probably you won't have anything but a partial memory of why he came into your environment again. This is part of a TOS state, a tip of the tongue state, where there's a feeling that a memory is retrievable, but you can't quite access it. Excuse me, I didn't mean to say terms of service state. This is a TOT, tip of the tongue service. TOT, or tip of the tongue memories, happen, partial memories, because you don't know if you want to recall the entire situation. Feeling of knowing has been documented best on game shows where contestants feel like they know the answer, but they really don't. They can't recall it for some reason. Maybe it's because of the adrenaline, maybe because they're on the spot. Can you recall the name of your first compact disc, what your favorite song is on it, and where you went to buy it? Probably not. To recall means simply to supply or reproduce facts, and sometimes people are not always. Test of recall memory often recalls someone to recite something for verbatim. For example, if someone was testing my memory, they want me to recite everything I heard word for word and repeat it back to them. Try to write down everything you remember from a class you took last year, any class, or might write down everything you can remember right now. Take 3 minutes to do it. If you actually took the time to do what I just told you, you'll realize you didn't learn much in the class you took. You can't recall much, can you? And just remember, not everything has to be bad or negative or ugly. It all depends on how you look at it and what you're focusing on. For example, if you purposely scrape the floors so they look dirty, and then somebody comes over and you say, everything's just bad here, it's because you made it that way. You're drawing that badness in, and you're trying to promote. That's what you want to share, and that's what you want to show. You also have to be careful of manipulators, con artists, and those who call the police all the time. Those type of people usually attract a lot of bad stuff into their lives, and you'll notice bad things happen to them. You can only manipulate others so long before it comes to light that you're being disingenuine, and those consequences come on you. Like moth to a flame. Does that make you happy? My observation of Sacramento is it's a pretty okay community, but it's not what it used to be. If you're looking for a fairly decent community where you can raise a family, I would move to Elk Grove. South Sacramento, the only places I would stay would be homes, not apartments, but homes and gated communities. And then on top of that, I would send my kids to private schools and consider shopping in a different location outside of the city limits. Most of you are into natural and organic stuff anyway, so you wouldn't be shopping at the local supermarkets. There are communities that are on the outskirts of Elk Grove that are pretty decent, but Greenhaven, it's a very interesting community. It's not what it used to be, so I would avoid that area.